on, because guess what? It's Easter 2025. So, tell us how you celebrate your Easter from wherever you're watching us from. But right here on Diaspora Connect, we do it by putting smiles on people's faces. Let's see what Neville is giving out to the people, and I hope he saved me something.
Thank you very much, Iviona, for hooking us up and making sure we feel the festive season, which is the Easter season, right here on Diaspora Connect. And unajua mi pia niko live on location, making sure we are connecting everybody with, you know, back home kind of thing.
I'm Winnie. I'm traveling to Kisumu. You know, this is Easter. We want to be with our families, to wasalimie, na as we celebrate also the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
How do you traditionally celebrate your Easter? Is it always on a travel, ama this is a once in a time trip?
It's always once in a time trip, since hatuko pamoja na familia sana.
Okay, I love it. Nani hao unaenda kuona nyumbani ambao wako kwa moyo yako sana?
I'm connecting with my mother, anaitwa Alice Benta, and my father, Mikael Abiero.
Hey, majina shupavu kweli, Mikael pale. I like that. So, Easter, courtesy of Diaspora Connect, tunataka to make sure yani ukienda nyumbani, umeona vile umeniambia kuna expectation fulani, wana expect at least ukue sawa. Tunataka courtesy of Diaspora Connect to gift this shopping bag ambayo iko na magoodies. Ndio ukienda kule unice mbaya sana.
Asante sana mbarikiwe.
And also in the spirit of Easter, we are here to put a smile on yet another person's face, and we are here with
Apostle Luke Masinde.
Amazing. Who are you going to see this Easter?
I'm going to see my dear wife and my beautiful children in Kimilili.
Wow, that is so beautiful. And our show is called Diaspora Connect, and of course we want you to say hi to a couple of people. Who do you want us to connect you with this Easter?
Wow, I'd like to connect with my sister Carol Masinde, together with the rest of my siblings, and my dear wife Mo Wande, Pastor Mo Wande, and the little children.
Amazing. This Easter must mean so much to you, because I see you have your bags fully packed. And what does Easter mean to you?
Easter means the love of God to humanity, and therefore we extend the same love to humanity.
Amazing. And in that spirit of sharing, we have something very special for you right here with us. And we would like to make you smile as you go to see your family.
Wow.
Courtesy of Diaspora Connect. So here is a gift hamper for you.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm so delighted to have this. I believe I also share with somebody, whatever is here, I'll share with my family. We love Citizen TV. Thank you so much.
Yes, and when you get home, make sure you send us a video.
I'll do that. They'll be dancing all over. I know the little children will be dancing all over.
Yes, of course, it's a vibe to see Daddy on TV. So guys, keep it right here on Diaspora Connect, where we connect Kenyans all over the world.
Unaenda wapi bro?
Nafika Kisumu.
Kisumu City, unaenda kuona family, unaenda kuona msupa, unaenda shule. Niambie.
Family, actually my mom.
Oh, your mom. Ebu salimia basi madhe na utuambie pia jina ndio apokee hizo, unajua, heartfelt greetings.
Kwa majina naitwa Greg. Gregena Sotiena, being official. Easter nafika kona mzazi, naenda kusherehekea na mzazi. And shout out maybe to my mom mwenye naenda kumwona Diana, and to everyone else.
Kuna kitu special umepelekea madhe ama unaenda tu mkono mtupu? Hebu niambie Greg.
Madhe unajua kwenda kuona madhe ni mimi najipeleka.
Wewe unajipeleka, wewe ndio the prize. Ndani ya basi ambayo inaelekea Bondo. Na saa hii maneno ni matamu. Diaspora Connect, we are connecting with everybody, especially this Easter. Maneno ni kama haya. You know, meeting our friends, our family, connecting and sharing to the best of our abilities. I'm talking about to the best of our abilities. We are not done yet. I am joined by two lovely people right here. Wanaelekea nyumbani. Nataka watu waambie majina zao, what Easter means to them. Unajua tukiendelea hivyo. So leo naongea na nani?
Naongea na Yvonne Wasinda.
Yvonne hapo sawa. Yvonne, unaelekea wapi jioni ya leo?
Naenda Bondo.
Unaelekea Bondo. Unaelekea familia, unaona mpenzi, unaenda kuona kina nani Bondo?
Naenda kusalimia shosho.
Okay, shosho anaitwa nani? Si hata umpige shout out.
Na which language?
Language yote ile ataelewa,
Hi Dani, abiro mosi.
Hapo sawa. Let me ask you this. What does Easter mean to you?
Easter, we celebrate the death of Jesus and his resurrection.
Okay, sawa. And other Easters umekuwa ukifanya nini? Ni kutravel bado ama kuna saa uko nyumbani umechill? Easter routine yako inakuangaje?
Most of the time I travel. naendanga ushaguka with my family.
Okay, na leo unajua Ivona uja travel peke yako. Umetravel na nani?
Travel na sister yangu anaitwa Vienna.
Hey, Vienna salimia watu wawili watatu ndio at least pali unaenda wajue unakuja.
Nataka kusalimia Shosh, Paris, tunakupenda sana na familia au members wengine tuko wengi.
Sawa basi, talking about since wako wengi, it's only right that we bless them with something so that when they go and meet their family they are even a bigger blessing. So just like that, Diaspora Connect, we are connecting them in the right kind of way with a shopping voucher. Iko maneno mazuri, iko matamu hapa na pale. So Yvonne, ukifika nyumbani waambie Diaspora Connect courtesy of Citizen TV wamejinai.
Asanteni sana and happy Easter.
Hapo sawa, have a safe journey manze. As you can see, season ya Easter imeshika mbaya. Flip to Europe. Kinda depends where you land. Greece and Russia, it's candles at midnight, red eggs, and ancient chants that go so hard.
And North America? It's a remix. Church in the morning, egg hunts in the afternoon, and marshmallow peeps you'll never actually eat. It's equal parts Jesus, Target aisles, and Instagram-ready brunch plates. Aesthetically on point, always. Over in Asia, it's all about tradition meets faith combo. In the Philippines, they are literally reenacting the crucifixion on the streets. Next level dedication. In India or Indonesia, it's more low-key, sunrise prayers, traditional dishes, and major family feels.
Latin America, Easter's a full-on production. Think street parades, epic passion, plays, candles, lights, crowds. Whether you're in Mexico, Brazil, or Colombia, Holy Week turns into a public masterpiece. It's drama, it's devotion, it's loud in the best way possible. As you can see, Easter is all about family, friends, na sherehe. And right here on Diaspora Connect, we're making sure kila kitu iko sawa. And as you can see, tuko hapa kwenye terminus where everybody's been getting ready and you've seen all the families, connecting in the right kind of way. And I'm glad the fact that when it comes to everything connecting, maneno ni kama we've given out some goodies for guys to jinais, and now it's all about the diaspora.
And of course, if you tuned in from wherever you are in the world, of course, we want to say welcome to Diaspora Connect show right here. Remember to send your special Easter messages so your loved ones all over the world can see you right here on Diaspora Connect.
Mambo vipi Nairobi, hola mi amigos in Mexico, and ni hao in China. Welcome to every Kenyan watching from across the world.
This is Diaspora Connect, the hottest news show right here on Citizen TV, making sure that you stay connected to your family, your loved one, your friends all over the world, as long as you're Kenyan. And of course, my name is Iviona. You can call me the Butterfly.
And I am your home plug, Neville. Everything you need from home, we got you. You need to connect with all the right experts to Konawewe. Also, if you want those real stories from Kenyans from across the world, you are in the right place. I'm a VP.
I'll see you. And of course, guys, we cannot just dive in like this without thanking you guys for making us trend at #1 last week at time like this. Of course, we are Diaspora Connect, and today we're going to be taking you to many areas in this world, including China, Finland, the USA, the UK. Leo, panga bag yako. You're going to need some travel hacks because we're about to see the world tonight.
True that. And you've talked about traveling in many different places. We want to engage with you because you are the most important person on the show. So use that hashtag Diaspora Connect on the X app. Na pia usisahau our WhatsApp line. Hiyo ni the most important. Send videos. WhatsApp line iko hapa. Make sure you send all your videos. Alafu put it in landscape mode so that when we play it on TV, background yote inaonekana.
Uonekane vizuri, tuone deko ya nyumba yako vizuri. You know, you're Kenyan and this is all about connecting you with your loved ones. And of course, you want your family to see you properly. And of course, we want to tell you a happy Easter. Oh my God.
Unajua vile sisi ikifika time ya Easter ni kujinice, sherehe,
kubonda. Unashangaa ni Yesu alikufa ama ni
mtu mwingine. But yes, keep on connecting with us. And when we talk about connecting, we have something that we love to do on the show called Salams. Take a look at some of the salams from across the world.
That's what's up.
Hello, habari zenu. Happy Easter holidays to my family in Zimbabwe. Wantu tuziatuna, my mother, my brothers, Noel, Calvin, Papa, my grandmother. I'm sending love from right here, Nairobi, Kenya. Bye.
Hey, guys, this is Danson from Dallas, Texas. Nice show. A shout out to my family and friends in Kenya, and also the technical working group, Diaspora technical working group, that has been doing a lot of behind the scene activities on electoral reforms so that Kenyans who are in different parts of the world, including Qatar, South Africa, Australia, and all parts of the world, are able to vote. There has been a lot of impediments on how Kenyans in the diaspora can vote, but finally we are finding a way to fix it. So shout out to the technical working group and also the PS. You know, we have the PS for State Department for Diaspora Affairs. Shout out to her for the wonderful job she's been doing. And I hope you guys also to invite her to the show because she's a good vibe. Thank you so much. And I want to wish everyone across the world a wonderful weekend. And thank you for the show.
Hi Neville and Diaspora Connect. This is Peterson Kipkurui Chipkilot, tuning in from Milan, Italy. Ningependa kutuma salamu to my family, to my friends in Nairobi. Asanteni sana. Thanks for this program. We love it. Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Michael from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm very happy for Diaspora Connect. You guys have really given us a chance to say hi to everyone back home. So yeah, congratulations for this show, and yeah, keep it going.
By the name it was Sami Gadara. Niko Doha, Qatar. I want to send my shout out to my friends and family back at home. Home ni Kosaida na Rumoro na Nyuki. What's up my people? Mambo vipi? I want to big up all my friends and everyone here in Qatar. All of the Kenyans. Akiwa tujitume. We came here to make home better. And I want to thank this new TV program, Diaspora Connect. Mnafanya kazi mzuri sana. Yeah, that's a good move, by the way. And my message is to all the Kenyans in diaspora. By the way, tujitume kabisa. Let's work hard. We are here for a reason.
Oh my goodness! Isn't it just such a delight to see Kenyans all over the world working so hard, getting that money, and of course remembering their loved ones back home. It's so amazing, and of course we want to make you a part of this. You watching me right now, send in those messages on WhatsApp right now. Tell us where you're watching us from, and of course wish your family members a happy Easter.
Inakubalika, unajua especially ukiwa na maneno mingi ya kusema inakubalika hiviona. And as we said, our hashtag ni ile Diaspora Connect, and don't forget we are on the X app. Watu wetu wa Facebook tunawa represent, na tumesema WhatsApp salam zikuja. Watu wetu wa majuu washa set the pace.
Exactly. Na pale kwenye X we want to trend yet again. Kwani sisi ni nani? This is Diaspora Connect right here. So endeni pale kwenye X and use the hashtag Diaspora Connect. Tell us where are you watching from? Unakula nini sai Easter? Unajua sai in many parts of the world, of course it's afternoon, it's morning, kuna places ni evening. Where are you tuned in from, and how are you feeling today now that it's Easter weekend?
Hey, baze, imebamba mbaya sana. Na unajua, right here on Diaspora Connect, we have a special episode for you because ni Easter, lazima to finish, lazima to malo. So, in studio, not only do we have myself and Iviona up in studio, maze, we have an amazing show lined up for you from across the world. Check out our highlights. On Diaspora Connect tonight, Moipe from the United States of America, Avido, the designer, Sahulio from Finland, Safari studying all the way in China, and not forgetting Lydia, an event organizer from the United Kingdom who holds events specially for Kenyans. And on the ones and twos, the legend, the myth, the guy himself, Fully Focus.
Oh my my goodness. I just cannot wait to connect with all the lovely personalities, all the wonderful Kenyans that are coming here on this show. Na wewe mwenye uko pale nyumbani, kumbuka visa yako inaweza kuwa iko tu hapo karibu. You never know, you might find your bae hapa hivi kwa comment section yetu ama when you send that video to us. So make sure you're sending that video using the number of WhatsApp yenye iko hapa.
Na tulisema manze, we would appreciate you so much if you know when you're sending your salams, it's only videos. Unajua watu wanajaribu kutucall kwa hiyo namba yetu. Make sure also you put your phone on landscape mode. When you put it on landscape mode, vision iko clear for the whole world to see. Ukirekodi kikaa hivi mambo ya portrait haiwezi. So landscape mode, tell us where you're listening at, where you're tuned in from. Tell us every good thing about it because it's Easter. Send out your messages to your friends, your family, your loved ones. And when we're talking about connecting, unajua lazima to connect stories, future generations, na pia music.
Of course, and that is why we have brought to you guys a DJ all the way from the US. Na kuambia ile land ya maziwa na hani iko hapa na sisi ndani. Of course, we have the DJ that focuses the most. We have fully focused. Siki Dogo. Hey, what up,
bro? Good. How you guys?
We're good.
Yes.
We're so delighted to have you here, right on this show. What an amazing thing it is to have you on our very second show.
Hey, manze, especially the fact that you've been one of the most requested people on our timeline. Pale kwenye DM, tunaulizwa, hey, Fully Focus anakuja lini. So, imefika ile wakati. So, man, like Fully Focus, what can guys expect today on the show? Where are you going to take us? The continents, places? Talk to me.
Expect the unexpected. It's all about the diaspora. It's all about the continent. Diaspora is US, Europe, Australia, Dubai, everywhere in between. Okay? That's what we're about to do. Take it on. Yeah?
Nice. I like that. Maybe you can remind guys your handles where they can get you on social media. So as you're running it up, they're also running up your social media.
That's on period.
Absolutely. Instagram at Fully Focus, TikTok at DJ Fully Focus, Twitter at Fully Focus. I'm focused, man. What else?
Haya, salamu sijui utatuma ya Easter ama nini? Fully Focus.
Zote na wasalimia wote, wapenda wote.
That's what's up. And of course, we want to know, what does Easter mean to you back at home? Pale paliuko, wherever you're watching us from in this world, whether you're in Germany, which is just 2 hours behind us, whether you're in China, where everything is on thrift right now. Kila mtu anakimbia China sahi.
Matariffs ni nini?
Unacheki hiyo kitu. So wherever you're watching us from in this world, as long as you're Kenyan, let us know, what does Easter mean to you? The number is right there. Use our hashtag, hashtag Diaspora Connect. Pale kwenye X manze, tuende nayo vibaya sana.
Manze, na tukiongea kuhusu kuenda nayo sana, remember it's Easter, so we are connected. And talking about connecting, hey, our guests, we have our first guest ready for us.
Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm telling you, I grew up watching these young ladies, and I used to ask my mom, manze, mom, mbona usinilipia hata mimi niende kwa TV? You get what I'm saying? And so we want to introduce to you the legendary, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the soulful boy face sisters, Mary, Martha, and Maggie.
Hey.
Welcome to Diaspora Connect, sisters. How you all doing? Are you guys able to hear us? All right, I think there's a bit of a technical issue, but meanwhile, I want to tell you, I want to say hi to my grandma. But then unajua last week nilienda nyumbani. Shosho yangu akakamna ubaya sana, but I'm going to be telling you more about that. Hi, Mwepe sisters, how you guys doing?
Oh wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes. A bit of connection. How are you guys? What time is it?
How you guys doing? Mary, Martha, and of course we have Maggie, my mom's namesake. How you guys doing? What state are you in right now, and what time is it over there?
Hello. Oh yes, we are here. What time is it? It is about 3:39. We are in New York City.
Hey, the Big Apple. I love it. What are some of the interesting things you can tell us about New York without using ChatGPT, without using the internet? What are some interesting facts that you know about New York?
Interesting facts about New York. The city of the world. Yeah. Well, the subway system is cool because, like, there are trains underground, and I think it's the coolest thing. And you know, Central Park, which is the city that's right in the middle, the park. Yes. It is so beautiful, but when you look at it, it looks like everything is naturally occurring, but it was actually designed by someone. There was a competition that was held for who. Let me tell you, it was a show I watched once. there was a competition that was held for who would design the best park area. And the guy who designed it in a way that the roads went underneath is the one who won. So there you go. I don't remember his name. It's a cool story. Yeah, fun fact.
Oh my goodness, that is just so amazing. And for the guys who are just watching you for the very first time, you know, some people like me, I grew up watching you guys on TV. Every Christmas, we would have you on our screens with your angelic voices. For somebody who's just seeing you for the very first time, could you just kindly tell them what state are you in right now? You're in New York right now, of course, and what other states do you guys get to perform? I've seen you guys do Broadway and all that. And for that little Kenyan girl that dreams of going to America one day.
Oh, yeah. So here, we live in New York City, but we have had the pleasure of performing around the country as well, in Tennessee, in Indianapolis. I think that was our favorite one.
Yes.
Orchestra. Yeah, the orchestra. And we have also been to New Mexico, Texas. That's where we lived for 8 years. Very different. Yes. Hotter than Kenya. People don't believe it, but it's actually hotter there. And where else?
Minnesota.
Oh yeah, Minnesota. That was cold. Yeah, so it's been fun. The country is so large that every state is different in its own special way. Yes. But New York, this is home. This is what we love. It's almost like Nairobi. Yes. Very fast, very loud. Fast-paced, very loud. But we love every moment of it. And we live in an area where it's very Dominican Republican.
Hey, Puerto Rico.
So there's a lot of music, and there are always parties going on. Yeah.
Wow, that is just amazing.
Yes.
And also, I just wanted to ask you guys, like, when are you guys coming back to Kenya to grace us with your presence, of course, because we've missed those beautiful voices on national TV. Hey, you guys are our Beyonce over here.
Anna.
Yeah.
Well, we were last home 2 years ago. I mean, it's been too long. But yeah, it's been too long. You never know when we'll come back.
You never know.
Yes.
Is there anything that
Sooner than you think.
Is there anything that you miss from back home that you would say, oh, I would give everything just to have this from back home?
Oh my I miss being close to Mama and Papa and Sarah, our youngest sister. I know they are watching this right now. So, we missed you so much. And the other thing that I missed.
Wow.
Oh. Wow.
That is so amazing. And you recently graduated, the three of you. Congratulations.
Congrats.
This is 2 years ago. And I just wanted to ask you guys, how has life changed for you since then?
Yeah.
When it comes between your education and your music, how has life changed for you since graduation? And have you guys pursued anything to do with your education, moving from that point of view? All right, I don't think you guys had me with that question. I just asked. You guys just graduated 2 years ago in 2023, so congratulations for that. And I just wanted to ask, how has life changed for you since graduation? Are you more focused on a 9 to 5, or are you guys still relentlessly pursuing music as the main passion? Okay.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing. And as we just continue to hear from the Boy Face sisters right here, tell us, have you seen these faces on your TV before?
Hey, hizo faces and even the angelic voices. Unasikiaga Waswahili wanasema sauti ya kumtoa nyoka pangoni.
Jamani, I'm telling you, this is Kenya's Destiny's Child right here. And as we said before, of course, we have Mr. Fully Focused right here in studio with us. Na pia umecheki, kama uko Nairobi wamesema, ni kama tu New York.
Yeah, yani uko the same, ni mandhari tu imebadilika.
Exactly.
But yes, keep on sending your salams because we will be airing all your salams in a bit. And since it's Easter, we want you to connect with your friends, your family, and our WhatsApp line lazima iende sana. So our WhatsApp line is here. Make sure you send in your videos. Put your phone on landscape mode so that the whole world sees you so well. And also, not forgetting, we have lots of stories and a lot of hooking up things right here on the show. So you are in the right place, you know?
That's what's up. And of course, we have the the DC trends coming right up, and I'm about to go in on China. These stories that China manze maybe zimenibamba sana, and I need to know if I can get myself a back in.
Yeah, kweli. And talking about good things, back to our amazing quartet, our sisters. Moipe, are you still around with me? Because I want to ask you some more, especially when it comes to bucket list, when it comes to everything, going to the US, and also just, you know, expectations versus reality. Because vile unafikiria US kuko, ama uko Big Apple, you never know.
Wacha kwanza nikwambie maybe my one culture shock, guys. Na sisemi ati sasa ndo museme nimeenda Europe. I went to Germany, you guys, and tell me why. The first thing when I landed, I see Mercedes-Benz za yellow. Kuuliza kumbe hizo ndo taxi.
Oh, unabeba na Benz?
Yeah, Benz ndio taxi. So you can imagine my culture shock. Tell us, also you at home, tell us, what is the one culture shock that you got to experience when you traveled abroad?
Yes.
Hata kama ulienda tu Tanzania. Tell us, what was that culture shock that you went through? Neville, what was that culture shock?
Manze kusema ukweli, when it comes to culture shock, it has to do everything with food. Kuna venye sisi watu wa appetite ya fundi. Chakula watu wachi nyuma, lakini there are some areas like, I know if I go to China, I'll have to, first have to weigh my options, before I actually indulge in something. But, I'm an open kind of guy. And talking about open, Moipe, are you still around with me? I want to talk to you guys some more. If you can hear me, wave to me, Moipe.
Yeah, now we are.
Yes.
And they're back. And also, just so guys can distinguish you, which one of you is Martha, which one is Mary, and which one is Maggie, my mom's namesake? And of course, which one is the oldest to the youngest? Just let us know right now. We need to settle this, Sai. Oh.
Okay. Moipe, we love you so much. We couldn't hear you, but we'll definitely be coming back to you in a few so that we get all those gems, all those jewels from, our loved ones who are wako majuu. Kwa hivyo ukiulizwa kama unajua mtu majuu, Moipe wako pale, triplets umewaona, si ndio?
Mimi najua president wetu. Anyway, right now we're going to be talking to Mr. Fully Focused in the building, all the way from America. And of course, we want to know more about the states he's been to. Fully Focused, umetravel which states? Kwa sababu wengine wetu hata tujawahi kanyaga outside of Nairobi.
I've pretty much been to majority of the states, from Nevada, which is where Las Vegas is, to California, which is LA, San Francisco, New York, DC, Maryland, Boston, Florida. I think other than Wyoming and North Dakota and South Dakota and Arkansas, hizo zingine zote zimeenda.
Wow, and all this was to play music?
Yeah, pretty much. We have lots of Africans there, not just Kenyans, we have lots of Africans there, so I'm always going there to represent.
Oh my goodness. So what would you recommend for somebody to go and start to join the entertainment industry abroad, or would you rather advise a Kenyan to just stay here and work at that?
I would say this, always follow what the people at the top are doing. And right now, the top of every industry is looking at Africa. You look at R&B, hip-hop, Beyonce, Drake, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, everybody's looking at Africa. Nice. You look at what's happening in the Afro House with EDM, everybody's looking at Africa. While we're looking there, they're looking here. The gold is here. Come get the gold here. Here too.
That's amazing. And actually, a fact I saw yesterday on TikTok is that Africa, per square mile, is actually much larger than it's represented on the world map. And it's actually much larger than the likes of Australia, the United States. So it's kind of like, why did they make Africa look so small?
But we're the titans there, Nituiko just chini ya maji. And Fully Focused, when it comes to DJs, especially now in 2025 and the recent years, we've seen lots of Kenyan DJs, going to diaspora to play for the Kenyan community. Does that impress you? Does that excite you? How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's good, but we have lots of amazing DJs out there as well, right? So I think it's always good when we do collaborate. Nice. I've always worked with a lot of DJs differently, so it's always good to see DJs expanding out there. Yeah. What I would like to see more is people honing in on creative new sounds to create new identities. Yes. And make it bigger.
Nice. Manze, hizo stories za ukienda studio, producer anakuambia, I've been here for 20 years. This is how we do it. I hope there's some producers watching us right now, and I hope you guys can kind of change your perspective, because as you heard from from the well-traveled DJ. Everything is right here in Africa. We just need to reinvent ourselves.
So you know, the gist and all your source is right here at home. No matter Diaspora Connect to the whole world. So keep your comments and your views, especially on the X app, coming through in a bit. We'll be connecting with them. And also, I just wanted to ask Fully Focus one more thing. When it comes to music, because we know you've given us soundtracks to our lives and stuff. Talk to us about the music you featured, BN. Talk to us about the music, my bro.
Yeah, it's always a blessing because, you know, the good thing about Kenyan music is we're not locked to one genre. So you can always do different things. So I've done several remixes, whether it's for Sauti Sol and so on and so forth. I've also done some, you know, like you said, some Afrobeat stuff. Shout out to Nyashitsky, I worked on him as well. And then, of course, some house music, some Afro house music, some remixes that we've been doing with, you know, lots of artists, which I'll play some of the stuff today.
Okay. Damn, I'm really excited about that.
Oh my God. And actually, I just received a heartwarming message from my grandma. She told me she's watching me, Shosho Teresia, Mama Maureen, all of you guys. I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody back at home in Nyeri. And of course, everybody else watching from Diaspora in Seattle. Mom, I love you so much.
Pia watu wangu wako area pia. Mimi pia niko na Seattle, Minnesota, Texas.
Washa wewe, washa.
I don't be like you.
And of course, Fully Focus has seen something really amazing. I mean, of course, there's the likes of Beyonce. He's also DJ'd Nahuko where they are. And I just want to remind you guys, we have a designer right here in studio who actually designed for Beyonce's album. Yes. I'm telling you, Diaspora Connect, we bring you the best, the creme, the creme de la creme.
In a five, we'll be connecting with our guy. And when you connect with him, you want to see all his threads. You want to know how he makes it. You want to know all the processes and the journey that he has gone through. And as you've seen, you're going up in studio, we are A-okay because the racks are laid out nice and easy. So we'll be letting you know how you can connect with man like Avido later on in the show. So you don't even need to worry. As we said, we're connecting you with the real stories from Kenyans and with the experts. So future yako iko sorted.
That's what's up. And I can see your comments are rolling in fast. On X, Aisha says she's watching straight from Cali. She's saying that I stayed up all night just to wait for Diaspora Connect. Last week's show was amazing. Thank you so much, Aisha, for tuning in. And of course, we have Margaret Wamboy straight from Seattle. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Joy Watage all the way from Germany. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always such a delight when we see your comments coming in. Nakwambia simu yetu ya WhatsApp it's backing up kwa sababu video zenu zimejaa. Naomba tu bwana producer tucheze hizo video nyingi hapa hivi because guys need to enjoy themselves this Easter and get to see them on national TV. Remember guys, we have the DC trends coming up right about in a few, and of course we also have the DC charts where Fully Focus is going to play us the hottest trending songs right here and all over the world. So tuliwaambia last week, this is your chance to tell us what song is trending in your area. Let us know right now on X. Use the hashtag DC Connect because we're trying to see what songs are trending all over the world. Msiache tuwachagulie jamani. And of course, right now, we're going to go right into the salams. So endeleeni kutuma hizo video.
This is Jacob Morioki. Big up my bro, Ampo Qatar. My dear sister in faith, Sister Ruth Kabera, Apo US. My dear friend Muhinji, Apo Kuwait, how are you? Also, my dear friend Bwana Isaiah Thiongo, you Apo UK. Big up guys. Miss you. Take care.
This is a Haley Brown official for WWAT, LinkedIn, watching the Diaspora Connect from here locally, Nairobi, Kenya. Shout out to my aunt and grandma also in the Canadian diaspora.
Hello, this is Reverend Shadrach, all the way from Kamulu, Machakos County. I'm so grateful to send my greetings to all my friends around the world. Wherever you're watching me from, I want you to know that you are loved and that you are blessed and that God cares about you. And it's so good to connect on the Diaspora Connect. Thank you, Citizen TV, for this great program.
I love it. All those salams have come in nice and easy. And your message could be all over the TV. All you need to do is use that hashtag Diaspora Connect. Na pia usisahau, send your salams and all your Easter messages on our WhatsApp line. Tutachukua videos in landscape mode na kila kitu itakuwa sawa. And you've seen from our first guest, or heard from our first guest, Moipe triplets. You know, they've been around, they've been in the Big Apple, New York. Wanasema wana miss vitu mingi kutoka nyumbani. It's been such an amazing time connecting with them, and we shall definitely be getting back with them in a few. But unajua, we have many other guests, as we've talked about. Tumetoka New York, tutaenda all over the world because it is Diaspora Connect.
Of course, and right now we want to go to the country with the largest population on the planet, with 1.4 billion people. A country that actually had to ban giving back. Can you guess what country I'm talking about? It's China. Twende Safari, of course, we're joined by Safari, all the way from China. Safari, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
I beat you.
Nice. Is that how you greet everybody when you meet them on the streets? Or is there another way in which, you know, when I arrive in China, I can greet my elders and everybody around?
Well, you can just say hello is also okay.
Hey, hadi accent yako ishakuwa ya Ki-Chinese bana wewe. And of course, we want to ask you, what's that one culture shock? Ni culture shock gani would you experience when you ulienda China?
Well, I heard you talking about taxis in Germany. My biggest culture shock was how they use Tesla for taxi.
Hey.
So Tesla car common here for taxi. And also the food is very hot and spicy. So
nice.
Yeah, this was yeah.
Nice. And when you talk about leaving home, ukitoka hapa 254, ukitoka nyumbani, ni nini ilikupeleka all the way to China?
Well, after I graduated from the University of Nairobi, I was in the Faculty of Biosystems Engineering. I applied for scholarship to study for my Master of Engineering, and I got a full scholarship immediately after my undergraduate, and then after that, I got another full scholarship to study for my PhD. So I'm currently on PhD.
I love it. Handsome and brains. Yani zote ziko pamoja.
That's absolutely amazing. And of course, we saw last week that in China, they're introducing AI as early as 6 years old. What have you really received from China in terms of culture shock? Is it true what they say is China like living 50 years in the future? Or is it just a saying? In terms of production, are things cheaper? Or what's really going on over there in China?
If you talk about China, one thing we were even taught in our Chinese culture classes is that there is China as a country, and then there are the big cities, the top tier cities like Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou, and Chongqing. These ones are highly developed, and then but they still have other areas which are not developed. That's why China, with all the high technology, is still a developing country. So on average, it's still a developing country, but there are cities where they are living maybe 10 or even more years ahead, like Shenzhen, like Shanghai, like Beijing, this kind.
Nice. Unajua wewe ni comrade, umetoka hapa, umezoea matatu life. You know, the public transport in China is all about the trains. It's all about a different kind of life. How did you adapt to moving around the city, knowing areas, kujua hapa ndo pale inaweza, unajua tia ndani hapa na pale? Talk to us about that experience.
Well, when I first arrived, I thought if I should just maybe master the whole metro line, then I can get my degree home. But then after 1 or 2 weeks, I discovered it's a very simple thing. So you just get into the flow, you know, and it's very convenient because, especially because of if they are automated, they don't need drivers, so you can clearly plan your time and know exactly at how much time you need to get where, and so it's very convenient.
Okay, I love that. And we know China, there's a lot of vending machines. Unajua unaweza enda pali upate hata kuku imewekwa kwa vending machine and what not. Sasa wewe chapodondo unatoa wapi? Ugali unatoa wapi? Hebu niambie Safari.
No, I mean food in general, there are so many apps. One thing that China has perfected is delivery. Their delivery system is very cheap, and it's very convenient and very quick. So there are many apps to do this. of course chapo madondo lazima utafute wa Kenya mahali wako, ukiona wa Kenya wawili watatu kosa chapati mbili. But I mean it's a very convenient delivery system. The is like this, so they know most people don't have time to make food or to spend time going to the hotel. So the delivery system is very quick and it's very efficient. That's
nice.
Amazing. And of course, I want to ask you something because I'm really, really curious about China. I saw that they have a grading system. And so they have a grading system for like good citizens, bad citizens. And if you have a really bad credit score, you're not allowed to travel outside of China. Is that like a real thing to the point where they monitor every single debt that you have? Or is that just, propaganda?
To some extent, it's real because, I mean, China, mostly by their perspective, from my interaction with them, they look at it in terms of safety. So even with the CCTVs, it means you can leave your pen and or your phone or anything, and nobody is going to touch it. So that's how they look at it. Whether you want to call it, it's gotten into their minds, maybe it's their lifestyle. But also, yes, there is a social credit system, and there is some truth in that. There's some truth in that.
Nice. And also we know one thing. Hapa ulikuwa umezoea Kiswahili, sheng, sijui nini, Kizungu, goda tena, kumwokolize nini. Sasa umefika kule China, maneno inakuwaje? Was there a language barrier? Was it hard for you to, especially since umeenda huko for masomo, ilikuwa ngumu kuadapt?
Na hizo requirements before you travel, of course.
Good thing when I was in, shout out to my high school, French school, Kamsinga.
Hey.
We had a very brief Chinese course, but our teacher, so that's, I think, when my interest developed in Chinese. And even after I finished my university, I was a little idle when I was still doing my applications. So I spoke to my parents and I started doing a few Chinese classes. And so when I came, it was easy because I had interest. Chinese, maybe Mandarin is the most, is normally known as the most hard language because of the amount of characters and all this. But so it takes a lot of interest. You need to want to learn it. So I have many Chinese friends, and I have traveled a lot in China, many cities. I've learned by immersion. So that has been very helpful to me.
Wow. And what would you say are some of the opportunities for Kenyans? Because Babu, there might be some Kenyans watching us right now, maybe some mtu fulani yako huko mashinani, anaweza kuwa student ama anaweza kuwa pia ni mfanyikazi, and they're wondering, are there any opportunities for Kenyans out there? Watu wakuje China ama wakae nyumbani jamani?
Generally, the easiest way to go to another country is through education. Hii maneno ingine, you need to have a bit of money, but if you have enough brains, your brains should be able to foot most bills. Because I mean, if you're bright, why should you pay for education? So you can always work hard and go anywhere. Go to Germany, go to Japan. Your brains can open doors for you. The Bible says, I'm a man of God also. I'm Christian, born and raised, and born again. So I believe the verse that says the gift of a man can open doors for him. So if God blesses you with a powerful mind, it's easy to open doors.
Wow,
yeah, so
amazing.
Educate Kenyans also working here. There are quite a number. There are Kenyans living here. There are Kenyans married here. So I mean, it's a country like any other. It's a country like any other.
I love it. We appreciate you, Manze, so much. And I know you miss home from time to time. Sasa ingine unasikia ka nostalgia hapa na pale. But before we let you go, kama tradition yetu ni kutuma salamu. So nataka hapa ni Easter, take your time. Taja mmoja wawili, hata yule girlfriend wa high school, Kamusiga. Wote. List wote, tuambie bro.
Nataka mtu aache.
Ai wewe acha, huyu ako sawa. Niambie.
Unanikumbusha mbali bwana, usitaje hapa mambo ya girlfriend. Anyway, I want to shout out my family, my dad, Patrick, and my mom from Golden Foundation, Busia. Jen Patrick. I want to shout out my mentor, Dr. Duncan, and his family, Becky, Mark, and Nerea. I want to shout out my big bro, Josie, of course. You can look him up on Instagram. And my sister, Hazel, from Heaven Pizzeria. My uncle, Toby B, Kenya. He's a musician. Shout out to him. I want to shout out my assistants, Sir Philip Kimawachi and Mr. Lekandenya. I am also the chief executive of a powerful and wonderful group known as the Revival Movement. Shout out to that team. I want to shout out Dr. Robert Wafula from Kibabi University, and also my bishop from Busia, Bishop George Odhiambo. I want to shout out. Mimi ni mtu ya Busia, so I shout out all my guys from Busia to the world. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud to be representing you over here in China.
Thank you very much, Safari. We appreciate you so much. Na ukitoka huko ukibalizana na Niha, ukikuja huku kwa woza, make sure you pass through the studio hapa Diaspora Connect. Tungependa kuconnect sana na wewe. So thank you very much. We'll be connecting with you some more. And if you wasa wanasema aje kwenye mtandao? Manze
wase wamecome through vibaya sana. Kuna mtu anasema #WhatsApp Diaspora Connect. Thank you so much for bringing us a show that we can connect with our loved ones abroad. And now we are feeling much more included. And of course, we have so many more Twitter comments.
Our standards are way up there in New York.
For real. Believe us.
That's how it be.
Is that what you're wearing?
Yeah, but allow me to ask you one unconventional question, which I'm sure you don't get a lot. But what is your dating life like? Considering you guys are triplets, do you guys borrow things from each other, borrow energy from each other? You're like, you know what? Kila mtu na maisha yake when it comes to relationships, because of course that's such an interesting dynamic.
Well, right now, to be honest, I feel like we are really married to our music. Yeah, so the dating life is on a very long haul.
Yay!
Is there any inspiration?
That was very diplomatic.
Okay, and who's the sweetheart between the three of you? Who's the meanie? And of course, who is the mom of the group?
Mom, I would say Mary tends to have, I would say responsible is Mary. And then tomboy, you never know her next move, matter, as you can't trust her. Then Maggie is more of a fashionista. I try my best. Everything we wear on stage, it's Maggie. It's Maggie who has gone through it because she has a good eye for fashion. So we are grateful that she's here.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. And how do you guys solve disputes among yourselves? Because I have sisters, and I'm telling you, it is not fun settling those things, especially I'm talking
Yes, dialogue is the best way, but also we have a very good relationship with our parents, who I know are watching this. I know we still have to give another shout out. Mom, Dad, Sarah. We have a very good relationship with our parents, so dialogue with them as well always solves disputes.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Nice. I think I want to be a bit also unconventional. You know, it's Easter. I tried to be a musician, but the best I could do is in the shower. That's the only place my voice can be allowed to sing. But is it a bad thing?
The bathroom does have the best acoustics, so you are on to something. You just keep going.
So I'm on the road to greatness.
Msichoche hapa Neville, I need a co-host, man.
Is it possible, maybe, is there something that you can sing for us? Is there something that you can serenade us with? Because, to be honest, I've missed your voices so much. Just hear, even if it's one line, I'll accept it still. Even if it's one line.
This is the time of Easter, and for us, Easter is the time of new beginnings, time of rebirth, and we always dream of hope, always have hope in your life. So this song, we'll sing a little tidbit of it, but it shows that when you work on your dreams, they do come true. So here's a little
Hey, stand by na piano.
Right, yeah. We mean business. That's where we arrange all our
period.
Yeah, right there. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through, and you wish upon a star your dreams come true. Happy Easter!
Wow, that was so beautiful. It actually made me feel like I'm in a fairy tale. Like, you know that Snow White vibe. Oh my, that was so nice.
That's amazing.
That was so beautiful. You guys deserve to be in every movie. You deserve to be in every movie in Hollywood. Like, those are golden voices.
And we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Nice. And if anybody has not told you, if you've heard it, let me tell you once more, we really appreciate you. Receive all the love from back home. Yani, if we could all hug you as Kenyans, tungewa hug hivi. But tumeweza sana. Yes, ndio hiyo. Yes. So thank you very much for even making time. We know you're busy. Maybe can you tell us a bit of your schedule before we send salams?
Right now we are working we have a performance on Monday at the Merkin Hall. We'll be singing some Leonard Bernstein. Yes. And we're also working on a new show together with our manager, which is a very exciting project. So exciting things to come. Yes. Did you hear that?
Oh my goodness. That is so amazing. We literally cannot wait to see you guys performing, and hopefully someday live when we take the show to Diaspora, actually.
Yes. So, and before we love and leave them, they have to do the tradition. You have to send salams. It's Easter. This is the time where you mention mom, dad, sister, and all those people you grew up with in Kenya and beyond. So kindly, Moipe, send your Easter salams.
Individually.
Kila mtu peke yake.
It's a group effort. Well, we don't think the same thing. So we want to send our salams to our cousins, especially Amari. We love you. And our auntie, she's in Ethiopia right now. I hope she's watching. And of course, our mom is in Nakuru right now. We love you, Mama. And our dad, who is there in Nairobi. We love Sarah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that is
and Farmer's Choice. I've missed the Farmer's Choice.
My neighbors.
Hey, I'm sure we can make a song about Farmer's Choice, you know, like a sausage here in there as we finish. Yeah, sausage.
Oh my goodness, that is so lovely. And of course, if you, that is just so. We'll send you guys sausages, I promise. Whenever we're coming over there, we're going to pack some frozen sausages for you guys. But thank you so much for joining us. And of course, staying iconic and legendary right here at Citizen TV. We really appreciate you for every single time you've shown out and showed out and represented the motherland all the way out there in the USA. Mwah! Kisses to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, thank you.
Mezi receive hizo kisses all the way from New York. Nimezichukua hizo
kisses mara tatu.
Zimepokea zote maze. And keep on sending us your salams. Our WhatsApp number is on your screen right now. Send us all those videos so that we can make sure then across the world we connect you, because right here on Diaspora Connect, that's what we're doing. Plus on that hashtag Diaspora Connect on the X app manze, tunataka kusikia feedback yenu. Tunataka kujua unasikizia kutoka wapi. Where are you watching us from? Kwa sababu salams ni very important. And watch some of these salams.
That's what's up.
Hi, this is Anne. We live in Scotland, UK. It's just a quick message to my family back in Kenya. Joy, Kimani, and Mary, my aunt. They're based in Utawala. We have extended family, huko Kiambu. We wish them the most amazing Easter break, and also would like to wish them well this weekend. We'd like to thank this program, Diaspora Connect. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and have a blessed Easter. Bye.
Wish you many kisses.
Hello, how are you, Diaspora people? I'd like to shout to my friend Major Matata in Maryland, also Mary Howard, also in Maryland, also Pastor Baraza in DC, Washington, also Stanley Kamau in Arizona, Kennedy Ambani in Texas. God bless you. Amen.
Hello, here Dixon in Britain. I just want to shout out for my father in Nairobi. I want to say hi. And for my mother in Webuye, I'd like to say hi. My nephews, Vanessa, all the others, Mike. I just want to say hi, and it's a good show you got there, Diaspora Connect. Thank you.
Big ups Diaspora Connect. This is Frederick Orimba from Kisumu, Kenya. I really miss rumba in Kisumu. I'm calling from Germany, Berlin. One thing I love with this city is summer is like, wow, the city wakes up and it is party after party. Anyway, big ups, and I'll be looking forward to coming back home in August, at least to meet my people. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, I just love seeing your beautiful faces. Na tuliwaambia mtume hizo salamu. Jamani, send us your salams from wherever you tuned in from, whether you're in Japan, China, Indonesia, even here in Kenya. And of course, I see the gang. As usual, I'm gonna represent pale kwenye X. And I can see Oyugis from Samuel the Oyugis. Ako hapa anasema tuko on mbaya. And I just love the Oyugis because they're so loyal. And of course, we have Jesse wa Bahrain anasema watching live. Shout out to you, Jesse wa Bahrain. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, we have Oyugis again. We have Meso Gift anasema watching live all the way from Taita. Kisha Meso Gift anasema show ni nzuri sana. Tumefurahia sana kukua hapa. Thank you so much for joining us. And right about now, I want to send it over to Neville with Beyonce's designer himself.
Hey, manze umesema hivyo manze, na ni cha ukweli manze. Right now we are on the hangout. Yani ukiniona hapa vile niko shwari kabisa. First off, unaona vile kijana amepiga kitu mzuri sana. And right here on Diaspora Connect, we have the privilege, we have the honor, of course, of connecting with a man like Avido.
Yo, blessings bro, man. Yeah, man.
Nice,
give
man.
thanks.
It's so good that you're here manze. Hapa ni the hangout. Naona wase wanaona mabidhaa hapa kwa. Alafu luku pia manze
diriba.
Kwa sababu luku imeweza, because also this is yours.
Yes,
This is something you made for me kitambo manze.
Nakwambia.
Na bado inakaa clean.
Price is forgotten but quality na maintain.
For those people who don't know about your Avido, talk to the people. Who is Avido? What do you do? Inspire some guys.
Yeah man, manze. Mimi naitwa Avido. You know, born and raised in Kibera. My community is all like my product is all about the community, because when nikianza fashion, it was not about like, you know, making clothes, you know, it was not about like, you know, kujionyesha naweza take poa manina nini, but it was all about like just kuji-express and try to find a way to fit in. So where I was like trying, first of all nikianza kwanza kushona ilikuwa like getting out of like all the things that were happening around the community, like in terms of like, you know, the gangs and all that type of thing.
Yes.
And then also like tulikuwa na hiyo stigma whereby kama unatoka place kama Kibera, then you cannot be able like to be like a better person. People associate us with like, you know, drug abuse, crime and stuff. So yeah, so nikianza first nilikuwa najaribu kuambia wase like also good clothes can come from place like Kibera and be worn
all over the world. Nice.
Like
I like that aspect of exporting what we have, what we are happy about, not just exporting it to the world, and so that wakaekae moto moto. And as you can see also here on the rack, maneno ni kama haya. Hebu nikuulize, unaona kama hii sampuli? Unaona hii sampuli? Hebu talk to me about this. How long does it take to make a jacket like this? Is it hardship ama ni easy peasy?
I mean, nowadays, like, as long as you know, master skills zako, it's easier for you to be able, like, you know, to make it work. So it depends on the time, na the type of fabric, because fabric work na matter first of all, and then also like with the inspiration. More about like your coat, you know, like the inspiration behind it was just like to create something that is like more free, like the free mind and things like that. So wako diaspora, maybe wako Berlin, or maybe like US and stuff, they can tell you like unapata during winter time, unapataga like lots of like, you know, birds from there, wagas na come Africa.
Yes.
Relax. Alafu winter ikisha
zina go back
during summer and stuff.
For real.
So yeah, so ilikuwa na create your stuff nikijaribu kuonyesha like niaje the free mind of like, you know, people like how to be able to yourself and to think in a way that hauko closed minded in situations like that.
I love it. Yani see inspiration pia. It's yani the meaning has gone deeper into it. Let me ask you this, because wewe pia umeongea kusuma juu Berlin hapa na pale. This right here has been able to take you to diaspora. Ni countries gani umeenda kwa sababu
kushona hii?
Ni countries gani umeenda huko majuu ambayo wameshuhudia hii mwaka?
Wewe nimeenda Australia. Aside from Australia nimekuwa US. US nimeenda like different states. Nimekuwa Texas, nimekuwa Colorado, nimekuwa like Nashville. Currently hata bado mimi like the one of the ambassadors for like Singer Swing Machine.
Amazing.
Which is from Tennessee. So nikiwa pia US nilienda pako kwa both sides za Tennessee. Nikakuwa New York. Yo, and then one thing about New York. Bro, your Times Square, it's overrated.
Why do you say that? Mkenya umeenda Times Square unasema it's overrated.
Nasema ma billboard mingi.
Tumeambiwa na Moipei ati nini? Ni kama tu hapa Nairobi. Tuko New York.
Bro, uko nile kubai avocado for chwali.
I love it because you're the different kind of culture see what unapitia. So not only have you gone to US to display some of these clothes, but pia umeenda kuwaongelesha about fashion and talking to them about Kibera Fashion Week. Talk to me about Kibera Fashion Week.
Man, Kibera Fashion Week, the idea behind Kibera Fashion Week came up like, you know, because nikianza brand yangu vile nakwambia tu like it was like more about the community whereby unapata 20% of the things that I sell like supports the community in terms of like watu wengi nimesponsor chuo. Alafu I normally train deaf women and young mothers how to sew. And then aside from that, waga na make like watu wa shule school uniform totally for free. Since nianze mpaka sasa nime make like around 800 school uniforms. So whereby na kamchuo naangalia una perform aje, but school uniform yako haiko BA imetaruka and stuff, nachukua measurement yako na buy fabric na kushonea totally for free. No strings attached. Hata nakutana nayo maybe next week hata sikukumbuki. Because like that kind of thing I normally believe like unapata school uniform like boost the like the self esteem of like the student.
Yes, the student
want to be in school, to want to learn more, to want to be more engaged and stuff.
360.
So that's the reason why. So unapata like nilikuwa na feel like I was like supporting lots of people in my community based on like how much I earn. But nilikuwa na feel like around like because nilikuwa nikitembea mtaani wasana niambia like I'm a sign of hope, a sign of faith because unapata like msaki kuangalia anasema ni aje umsamu wako na Usain Bolt, amwako na Beyonce, amwako na Bruno Mars na baada ya kwa mtaani atavaa Crocs apige malap like nataka kuwa kama umse. So that hope and faith and stuff. So nilikuwa like how can I be able like to create a project that can be able like to help these other guys understand how to maneuver and stuff and things like that. So that's why we come up na idea Kibera Fashion Week whereby tuna connect the parents and they also like the guys in the community because unapata like modeling unapata some parents we come from a generation whereby like most of our parents some of them like hawakupata hiyo like better education and things like that. So some of our parents things like modeling ni prostitution
there's other things
so by educating them like and also like kumake ma designer wata ku grow kama ma designer not to hurry their process to be like better people and stuff but to educate them in the process whereby tunawafundisha about like financial literacy kuwafundisha like how can we be able like to maintain a business for like over 30 years tuna bring it like tunafanya like program exchange so unapata kama maybe kuna designer kutoka maybe Berlin ama US ama wapi anaweza kuja Kenya alafu kwa Kenya pia anaenda huko hivyo anaangalia hiyo process because the better thing that actually happened for me to be able like to be more better than myself right now was traveling outside and seeing what was going on because because unajua kiwa Kenya unajua ukisema sasa yote ukiangalia movie ukiangalia Spider-Man then maybe US inakuwa gaibu but ukifika huko hivyo kuna mpaka magero so mimi kuishi huko hivyo nikaona like manze ndio life ina nini so ku come back nikaji accept more after could you accept more then nikaanza ku release what was coming out of like,
that's so amazing. I love the fact that your story is not only inspiring you to do better but also future generations. Aya kuhusu maneno nyingine tutarudi nayo nataka nivae moja kwa mbili hapa ndo nijue for me if you usijali utapata kitu
nataka kwanza hizo viatu nataka yangu na kuongezea hivi
these shoes have like a name
are you
inaitwa Nyondruok. You can see a problem before it becomes a problem.
Yes. So ladies in Nairobi right now, you guys better be very careful because you might be dating Mbilikimo. Nothing's wrong with Mbilikimo. Kumbe viatu zenye amevaa. You're thinking you're dating a 6-foot guy. But anyway, of course, I want to acknowledge every single person on X right now. Thank you so much for making us #1. And we have watching from Tigoni, anaitwa Marcus, anasema watching from Tigoni. Say hi to Moipei sisters. They are representing our Maasai culture very, very well. Congratulations to Diaspora Connect and to anyone out there. And of course, I also want to give a shout out to Roy Karuize, who is saying, I was introduced to Moipei sisters through a family friend from the Gasheshes. They sang like angels when they were kiddos at the meetups. We felt like full demons. That's about when I feel like demon, right? I know you're a good guy, but Right about now, it's about that time for DC Charts, where we get to listen to music from all around the world. Na leo tumewapanga, jamani, we have a well-known DJ from Africa, right here from Kenya, but he is well-traveled and well-conversant with the music language all over the world. DJ Fully Focused right here with the DC Charts.